Turn the volume up. Things are about to get raunchy.
Welcome into the Raunchy Regret Podcast. This is B-Word. It feels like we just did this yesterday. Boys, how are we doing tonight?
Apparently not as good as Gnome.
How is that?
Are you
fucking
doing some
shit in your
fucking
nose?
smelling
No,
salts
I got
again?
it.
Yeah, he ran out of
Yeah.
his smelling salts.
A little
So
chap
he's just trying
nose
to
here, chap
supplement.
nose, you know?
I thought you were fucking mainlining that shit now. You just got hooked. Doesn't even affect you anymore.
No, I thought about it, though. The smelling
Well-
salts are up there. I've thought about grabbing them and, giving that nice little once over again.
You still have the smelling salts,
Fuck
huh?
yeah, I still have them. Ain't no bitch in here.
Wow, all right.
What if you open it and it's just like rants, like doesn't even work anymore. It's just gross. You're just like, oh, I smelled that for nothing.
Especially if Gnome just still sits in the fucking chair in his closet and his wife walks in. Back up, Terry! Back up!
This is the saddest thing I've ever seen for a midlife crisis. Is a grown ass gnome sitting in the chair trying to smell smelling salts and just can't.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, boys, we recorded midweek this past week because of technical difficulties, and here we are again on Sunday, which makes it feel like we were just here. But in between, we did have a holiday, and we did have a couple additional days. So, Beezy, how was your time from the last episode to this one?
Wasn't bad. We didn't end up going to my brother's house for the brisket. Some things came up, and that wasn't able to happen. And then we did end up going to my sister's house, and we had big plans to go watch some races Saturday night, and that fell through because it was Shark Week for her, and it started whipping her ass. So we just sat on the couch and watched fucking YouTube videos and some Tacoma FD. It was pretty good. Had a good time.
Nice. Nomi, how about you?
It was good. Every 4th of July is good when you could say, fuck you, Britain, and then fuck you to Pride Month right after that. And, all these fucking fairies that live in this country nowadays and hate it, and they just need to go elsewhere. Love it. And that's not a slam to gay people. That's a slam to the gay people that are gay. You know what I mean?
Like the
It's
really
okay if you're gay and
ones.
you want to suck dick and you're a dude, or you want to eat pussy and you're a chick. You just haven't had the right dick yet. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not mine. Not mine. I'm not the right dick. Just saying. No, and then, but yeah, this weekend's good, and went golfing this morning, and not Beezy's wife is what I'm referring to here, but it is actually Shark Week starting today, so it's all about sharks, and yeah, I'm excited for that, so I love Shark Week.
Stoned, what about you, buddy?
Jesus, I had a hell of a fucking 4th of July. So I got invited to my best friend's dad's in-laws house. And yeah, it was interesting. I was like, are you sure it's okay I come over here? Because, like, I don't know any of these people. They don't have any obligation to host me. Is it fine? And they were like, yeah, come over. I was like, all right. So I went over there, and it was in, like, deep southwest Vegas. And it's, like, all brand new incorporated into the city, right? It's fucking gorgeous over there. And they live in a house that's probably, like, $3 million. And it wasn't quite a mansion, but it's close. And I was like, okay. When we pulled up, I turned around and I was like, Avery Rose.
Don't you fucking
You
touch
fucking
anything.
do not go to anywhere in this fucking house. I straight up had that conversation. I was like, I don't give two shit like some fuck what your little shit ass friend wants you to do. You are not going to go get in any fucking trouble because her best friend, I love Ella to death. She's a sweetheart, but she's a fucking hellion and does not listen at all and tries to coax my kid into it too. And I'm like, you do not. We don't know these people. We don't know their house. I don't even have enough of my savings account to equivalent what a quarter of what their fucking vehicle is. It's in their driveway right now. Whatever that car is, it's got some fucking European logo on it. I don't know. But let's just be on our best behavior, please. We get in there, and these people were sweet as hell. And they were like, who are you with? And I was like, oh, I'm with, my friends. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah. So we go in the backyard, and I get Avery ready. She gets in the pool. Beautiful backyard, beautiful pool. I come inside. I'm getting dressed, and I can hear them in the kitchen. They were like, why did all these fucking people show up? And I was like, oh, I feel so bad. And they were like, everybody brought a fucking dessert. We barely have enough fucking burgers. What are we going to do? And I was like, oh, shit. And you look at the table, and everybody brought desserts, and nobody brought anything else. So we're stocked to the brim with fucking desserts. But we're going in. We're jumping, having a good time. swim into this beautiful pool. Day gets to later, and all this happens within like 20 minutes. We had a kid that puked in the pool. And luckily, it was not my kid. It was the hellion that did it. But she puked in the pool, and thank God nothing really came up but just chunks. And when we were looking at the food, we were like, Jesus, she really doesn't fucking chew her food, does he? That looks like it's a fucking quarter of a hot dog. And that just came out of her fucking noggin. Jesus Christ. So we're fishing it out. Luckily, all of the parents were done swimming in there. So the kids are like, we don't give a shit. We'll go swim. And we're like, all right, fuck it. Go in there. Fish it all out. And they all get done about 15 minutes later. And one of the kids was like, I really want to get back in the pool. And we're like, no, you can't get back in the pool. And he's trying every excuse to get back in the pool. Well, then this little shit decides to try to like stick his arm in to grab something, but kind of more so still playing the water. He fully goes in. He's like 3 years old, right? And all of us are sitting at the table 2 feet away from him. And somebody goes, look! And we all look at the pool and we see him a foot underwater struggling. And all of us get up, the closest person darts into the pool, grabs him, comes out, and she's like, holy shit, I just saved your life, and I'm fully clothed. Oh my God, what am I going to do? And we're like, holy shit, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I got the ball. And just like, might never matter. Didn't even happen. Didn't even register. But she is, her mom takes her over to the other side and is like, are you okay? You can't like get that far in the pool. Her sister comes over, the hellion, and the sister slips on the side step of like above. It's weird how this pool deck is built, but slips on the side step. Bam! Ass slaps right on the fucking like corner of it. And pretext to this, she almost got impaled by a train set 2 days before that. So she has this like gigantic watermelon-sized fucking bruise on her ass, and it lands right on there. And so we got waterworks, right? And at the same time, her mom's also realizing that there's still like chunks of like food over there. So she's like trying to wash off the sidewalk where she puked, but also consolidate her 2 kids console her 2 kids. And then her dad, the one who's married to the girl of the in-laws that we're at, tries to step behind me to get to the other side of the pool, slips, falls back, slaps on that fucking side of the pool, and he just like seals his way in there, just like full on flips over and right into the pool. And we were like, holy shit, Ray, are you okay? And he just comes up and he goes, I need a second. And he's just staring at the wall. And I was like, man, I know exactly what's going through his head. His fucking back is hurting so bad, but he's trying not to show it. He slapped that ground so fucking hard. He slapped that ground with the will of like 20 Will Smiths. I'm telling you, that fucking ground got slapped. His back was Chris Rock and got fucking sent to the Mars. And I was like, okay, we gotta go. Like, we've overstayed our welcome. We need to get the fuck out of here. It's towards the end of the day anyways. And they're like, you guys want to go shoot off fireworks? And I'm like, I'm done. I'm so tired. I barely got any sleep the night before. Avery was like having a nightmare. I barely got any sleep that night from it. And I was like, guys, I got to go home, but this was a great day. I'll see you later. And we went out of there, and I put my bag in the car, and I went to go open the door, and my keys are on my bag, and my door's locked. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. The fuck is up with today? Jesus. And Avery was like, Dad, it's okay. The other door's open. And she opens the door, and I was like, we need to go home. We need to fucking go home. This has been one hell of a day. Why did this door lock, but that door didn't? It doesn't make fucking sense. Oh my God. That was
That's
4th of July I
fantastic.
had.
Hell yeah.
Love all of that.
2 morals of the story. 1, apparently millionaires don't know how to do cool decking properly so people don't slip and fall. It's a lot of people who slip and fall all of a sudden unless they're running like fucking morons. 2, which is actually 1A, moral of the story is wait 30 minutes before you get in the food after eating, you fucking morons.
Yeah, and that's what Chris said. Chris was like, the kids got to wait. And the kids were like, we're not waiting. And they just jumped in. And then afterwards, after she puked, Chris was like, that's why you wait 30 minutes. And I was like, Aunt Pat was right. God damn.
So what was 2? You said 1 and 1A. What was 2?
Shout out to that cunt.
Oh, 2 was the first thing I brought up, which is millionaires need to learn how to do cool decking so people
you
aren't
go.
falling constantly. Like that's how you get a lawsuit and lose your house, you fucking idiots.
Yeah. Okay, I agree with that. Yeah, dude. So my week, well, my half week was not that interesting, to be honest with you. I worked on Friday. They did let us go early on Friday, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, my mom's still in town. Spent some time with her. Had a family dinner on Saturday night. Went swimming with my kid today, so that was really cool. Until a whole bunch of kids from her apartment complex decided to show up, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to be pea soup. So I'm going to go. And so I bounced, and here we are doing this shit. So yeah, not a bad weekend. Would have loved to have it be a little bit more, but
You will never go swimming in Gnome's pool because it is always
always,
PC.
huh?
It's sterile. Pee is sterile.
I d-
Okay.
I don't mind
He's got
peeing on
chlorine.
people, and technically I don't in water mind.
Calm
being,
down, R. Kelly.
Mind being peed on.
Fucking peed on children.
Well, that answers that answers one of these would you rather's. Okay, let me cross that off the fucking list.
But that being the case, it's just don't tell me about it, But when little kids fucking show up, I'm just like, I start thinking, man, what if one of these kids fucking shits diarrhea all over the place? Like, I don't know. I just don't want to be a part of that soup. That's my thing. That's my thing.
You just don't be close to
I try not
Who
to.
threw a Snickers
Have you
in the
seen B
pool?
Word?
Yeah, exactly, dude. I take up a kiddie pool, bro. Like, let's be honest.
That's what I was laughing about. All I could think of was like you floating in a pool, and if you had a aerial drone shot, it'd be B-Word floating in the pool looking like a dead whale, and all these little children looking like sharks swimming around
Exactly.
it.
How do you think I take a bath, motherfuckers? Like, this is a legit thing. So, all right. Well, with that, our next segment is going to be Bexo. So for those of you that didn't pay attention to Bleach Bros, maybe didn't listen to Bleach Bros, we have done this segment before on here. Bexo, or also known as Fuck, Marry, Kill. Bexo stands for baby mama, ex-wife, or one night stand. I fucked this up. I'll be the first to tell you. Fucked it up very bad. But we are going to go a round robin of Bexo candidates or Fuck, Marry, Kill candidates for each of the hosts. So I'm going to go ahead and start. And I'm going to go with Beezy first. So Beezy, I'm going to give you, because I know you're a wrestling fan, okay? I'm going to give you Randy Orton, The Undertaker, or John Cena.
Do.
Okay. Kill Orton,
Okay?
fuck Undertaker, and then marry Cena.
So you don't see him?
I mean,
I mean, Cena
you'll
does
never
look
see
like a
him.
good housewife.
He does.
I mean, he's all about those kiddie movies now. So
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right, so Stoned, this one's for you.
yes.
So Bexo, Steve Harvey, Bill Cosby, or 50 Cent?
Well, I'm gonna kill Cosby because fuck that cunt.
Okay.
Puddin' pop.
I'm gonna fuck 50, and then I'm gonna marry Steve Harvey because Steve's got that
get
fucking
that money, bro.
Steve's got the money. 50 has the money,
He's got
too,
that like
though.
20 mil a year.
50 has money, too.
Doesn't have that.
Not like Steve
He don't
Harvey.
got that Steve
Doesn't
Harvey
have
money.
Steve Harvey money.
Steve knows how to party. 50 doesn't party. He gets drunk off of one glass of champagne. Okay.
And technically,
He
you
got
can't
that
kill 50
crystal.
because he's already been tried to kill like 9
Yeah,
times.
he's been shot 9 times.
You got to just fuck him or marry him.
Right.
So
Yeah,
Exactly. Like you can't escape that. Guy.
Exactly. All right. All right. So Nomi, let's go with Bruce Willis, Nicolas Cage, and Tyler Perry.
kill Tyler Perry because he's worthless.
I agree.
Happy Juneteenth. I'm gonna one night stand Bruce Willis because he's gonna forget about it anyway. And then I'm gonna marry Nick Cage because
Nick
I
Cage
mean, Nick
Cage
Cage is
would.
he's the man of many men. So it's like I'll have a different spouse every day, and on the 4th of July we get to steal a fucking Declaration of Independence. So how much better can it get?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You got to flip it around because you
I don't have
want
to do
that
shit.
Bruce Willis money. You got
That's
to marry him.
true.
He's not going to
Nick
last
Cage
much
is
longer.
Nick Cage is always like he wakes up and he's like, "Is today's chapter 7?"
Yeah, you know Nick Cage is broke ass. Like that dude is broke. But you know what? I'm gonna marry him anyway. And yeah, so that's what I'm going with.
Good shit. Well, let's go reverse order. So Nomi, let's give us yours.
All right, I'm gonna go with Beezy first. I got the Texas ladies for the Texan: Jennifer Love Hewitt, Hillary Duff, and Dakota Johnson. Don't forget to fuck the one that you kill first, or after, however you want to do it. She's still warm.
Dakota Johnson. I got to see who the fuck this
She's
bitch
from
is.
50 Shades of
50
Grey.
Shades.
Still warm.
Never seen it. So
Bold
kill
of
that
you to
bitch.
assume she wasn't in the freezer.
Have you seen this heat wave? Joke's on you. She's still warm.
Yeah. So kill Dakota
There you go.
Johnson. And then
Who was the other two?
one nighter
Jennifer Love Hewitt and Hilary Duff.
Oh God.
one nighter with the Love Hewitt, and then definitely Baby
Yeah,
Mama.
good
for
call.
The,
Dude, you could flick
Duff.
quarters off of her fucking ass, dude. She's
Here's-
fabulous. But Jennifer Love Hewitt's tits do not age. They're beautiful.
Here's the thing about Duff, though. And I've been the biggest Duff fan forever, but I recently found this out watching her Instagram. She's still playing COVID like it's 2020. Like, she's gonna, if you got COVID, she's gonna make you quarantine, even from your kids.
But that's okay.
And I'm
That-
like-
that's the girl you. That's
mean,
the girl
that-
you want to marry because she cares about you. Whether she's right or wrong, she cares about you.
plus, if you're just needing some time away with the boys, you can say,
I got to cough. I got to isolate.
getting the COVID.
Oh my god!
I'll see you in 7 to 10
Gnome,
days.
Beezy, and B word all caught it too, and we need to go to a cabin out in Mount Charleston.
I heard the only
Yeah.
thing that
Yeah.
takes care of
I'll
this
see
is
you
weed.
in space.
We got to do COVID fishing.
Our boats will be
I mean,
6 feet
yeah.
apart.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I got 6 feet of rope for your tube.
Did you jab that fish yet, Beezy? Fucking A.
All right, let's go with Stoned. So Stoned, there may not be. There's one of these that's absolutely a hell yeah. The other two may not be, but I went with women that have actually been in the scene with weed in one way or another. So I have,
Okay.
and I'm going to give you the reason how I know this is because I researched this. So Sarah Silverman, she snuck her weed pen into the Emmys, and Amy
her.
Poehler once actually judged a weed cup. And then Jennifer Lawrence was once asked if she smokes, and she said, "I plead the fifth. I'm part of a franchise." So you have Sarah Silverman,
you.
Amy Poehler, and Jennifer Lawrence.
Fuck Jennifer Lawrence and throw the other two away. God damn.
Can I marry and fuck J-Law?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna marry J-Lo, like no
Got
matter
it.
what.
I mean, Sarah Silverman's pussy probably stinks, but it's probably worth one night.
I mean, it'll light up a menorah.
I'll go Amy Poehler. I'm gonna fuck Amy Poehler, and I'm curious. I'm
There
gonna
you
kill
go.
Sarah.
I'd probably do the same thing because the second Sarah Silverman talked, I'm like, man, I'd rather have another COVID vaccine. Shut up, bitch.
As she's coming, she goes splat. And you're like, what?
Could you imagine having Kimmel's leftovers, though? Like, that's just, that to me, you want to talk about the man
Well,
show?
I mean, I'm gonna
Like-
have Will Arnett's leftovers.
yeah, but at
so
least
it's
Will
like,
Arnett was Batman. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
All right, B-word.
give me all the fat chicks. Let's do it.
Ribs, pot roast, or chicken parmesan?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I am fucking, dude, I am fucking the chicken parmesan. I am marrying the ribs, and I am killing the pot roast.
All right, cool. I actually have 3 chicks for you, too, and you're welcome. Margot Robbie, Sydney Sweeney, and Emily Ratajkowski.
Yeah,
I can never
know she
pronounce
is.
her
I don't
last
know
name,
how
but
to
she's
pronounce
hot
her
as shit.
She is, but I'm
Obviously
going to kill her,
Ratatouille.
though, because
Okay.
there's a massive size difference between me and her. I mean, even more than me and the other two. You know
I was
what
going to say, have you
Like,
seen the other two?
He wouldn't even mean to kill her. He would just lay on her and be like, Emily,
yeah.
Emily, Emily.
Please breathe. Please
Well,
breathe.
before I grab my keys, let me get this nut.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Still
So
warm.
she's going to be ex-wife. One nighter. Fuck, man. I think I got to do one nighter as Sydney Sweeney. I just want to see the boobs. You know, perfect missionary. Just watch him bounce. Would absolutely love to watch that. But she annoys the fuck out of me. So I dig some Margot Robbie though. Margot Robbie is not only hot, but she's funny. She's sophisticated. I'll bet you her butthole looks nice. So yeah,
100%.
she's gonna be.
100%.
I'm gonna marry that bitch. I'm gonna marry her for sure.
almost as good as Michael Sarah's butt.
Almost.
I don't know, man. I don't know
Be
if Michael
careful,
Cera's is
almost.
going to be that great. I think Jonah Hill's is actually probably better than Michael Cera's, but I think that's just because of the
Is that
use
because all the
difference
years of fat, it's compressed?
yeah, it's been protected for so many years.
All right.
Yeah,
That bitch has got him.
It probably still smells from the scene of Superbad.
I mean, but it smells like super bad
probably
with a
still got-
bidet. You know, you
Okay.
can never whitewash it off.
got that swamp
All
ass.
right.
Yeah,
Like a summer's eve.
yeah, like a summer's eve. Jesus Christ. All right, so let's go, Stone. Stone, give us a round robin.
All right. First up, we got B word. B word. Rihanna, Selena Gomez, or Margot Robbie?
Jesus Christ.
Got to double down.
Yeah, so Margot Robbie's gonna be wife. So there's that. Dude, Rihanna, like I feel like Rihanna would either kill me or I'd have to kill her. So that's just where it's at. Like,
Well, you already know she can take a punch. So.
and I already know she doesn't do the dishes. So that's also a downfall there. So Selena Gomez is gonna be a one night stand. So we're gonna go with that. So baby mama will be Margot Robbie. One night stand will be Selena Gomez. Ex-wife will be the other bitch, Rihanna.
Beezy.
Yeah.
Jennifer Coolidge, Marissa Tomei, or Nicole Kidman?
Wow.
Damn.
Wow, the gilfs.
Kill Kidman. Kill Kidman for sure.
You don't want to cruise into that thing?
Nah.
How much impact do you think Scientology's had on that pussy?
Oh, tons. You know it's been beaten up by the Thetan level 7s.
Yeah, it's just Miss Cabbage at this point.
Looking like a whole
It's
beat
been
up
passed
head of
around so much
lettuce.
Katie Holmes has fucked it, okay?
Yeah.
Keith Urban's just trying to plant a farm.
Okay. Coolidge would be the one nighter,
Yep.
and then Tomei would be the Mary.
I agree with that 100%.
Solid choice. Solid choice. Smell like the 4th of July. No.
Have y'all ever smelled a miracle? I would assume that's probably what it smells like.
No. We got Gina Davis, Reba McEntire, or Melanie Griffith.
Fuck.
You know that height difference between Gina Davis and Noam?
I know, right?
She would
Damn.
She would have to pick him up by the shoulders
Damn.
to kiss him.
like that scene in Step Brothers. I just want to stuff you inside my vagina, and every time I feel a tickle, I know it's you inside my vagina.
Melanie Griffith is gonna die because I see nothing about that, and I'm gonna climb the ladder for a one night with Gina Davis. And then what was who am I marrying? That was Reba. Yeah, of course, Reba.
Yeah, the Muppet.
Yeah, and every time we get in a fight, I'm gonna like sing fancy, or I'm gonna hit you with my left hand. Let's go.
Here's your one chance, fancy.
Here's your one chance, fancy. Fucking sing that song.
All right. Those were good. Beezy, round
That
us
was a
out.
good one.
All right. Well, because B Word admitted to his fuck up, we're gonna quickly round robin because after asking 3 separate occasions, he said it is 3
We fucking get
per
it. Move on.
host. All right. So Gnome, first of 3, Tinkerbell, Krista from Ferngully, or Navi from the Ocarina of Time.
I don't know the last one, so she can die. And then I'm gonna take a night with Tinkerbell, and then the chick from Ferngully is gonna get married.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Round 2. Kathy Ireland, Elizabeth Hurley, and Diane Lane.
Oh my god.
And I'm saying in their prime.
In their prime? Oh my god.
In their prime.
I would take Diane Lane right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna marry
I'm with
Diane
you on
Lane.
that.
One night with
Boom.
Elizabeth Hurley, and then the other one can go bye-bye.
Okay. All right. Round 3. Keanu Reeves, Russell Crowe, Sylvester Stallone.
Which Russell Crowe?
In their prime.
Gladiator.
Okay.
Gladiator Russell
Okay,
Crowe.
Sylvester Stallone can go bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, Adrian. Goodbye. Get the fuck out of here. Shitty actor.
You'll know me. What's up?
Oh, man. Keanu and Russell. I'm going to get freaky one night
like
with
man
Russell,
wheel.
Gladiator style. I'm going to get dominated.
Yes.
And I'm going to marry Keanu Reeves because that dude's got a pile of money and no friends and no family.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's going to be me, him, and the dog.
All right, Stone. Teach me some of those sweet moves, Keanu.
Fuck me and your Ducati.
Okay, Stoned.
Yeah.
All of yours, just like Gnome, I did a little bit of research, so every one of yours are in the weed realm and have been advocates. All right, first one, Melissa Etheridge, Chelsea Handler, and Cameron Diaz.
Ooh, I'm gonna marry Cameron for sure.
Nice.
I hear the keyboard going.
Fuck Chelsea Handler, and I'll kill Melissa.
Okay, round two, Sarah Silverman, Susan Sarandon, and Rihanna.
Susan Sarandon has
I'm gonna
hits.
marry Rihanna. 100%. Like, still gonna kill Sarah Silverman, and I'll one night stand Susan.
All right, round three, Snoop
You right there,
Dogg.
Gnome? My part weed advocate over there.
And that hit was too tall for him.
I better be on this next list.
That was a tall order, my friend.
So the next one is Snoop Dogg, Seth Rogen, and Woody Harrelson.
Oh my God, that's
Ooh.
a beautiful list.
I'm gonna kill Seth Rogen
Smart answer.
because I love him, but I don't know. I'm gonna fuck Snoop Dogg and I'm gonna marry Woody.
Yeah, I think Snoop's packing.
Very
I think
nice.
Snoop's packing. Dude's got a third leg.
Oh,
you just,
God.
100%. And Woody's a middle-aged white man. Like, he's going bald. Like, there's some, but he'll make you laugh.
that white man can jump.
Can
I think Woody's 60 now.
sure.
I think he
I think he's 60. now.
pretty close.
Yeah, because he
All
was
right.
like 25 on Cheers in like the 80s.
B word.
Hit me.
Round one, Melissa McCarthy,
Yes.
Gabri Sabidi,
Don't even know who that is.
who's also. You might remember her from Precious. She's in Precious.
That bed's not going to stand a chance.
and Amy Schumer.
And Amy Schumer. Oh, fucking shit. Really? Oh, God damn it. Okay, so I'm marrying Melissa McCarthy. I'm one-nighting Precious, and I'm killing I'm ex-wife and that other non-funny
Schumer.
ugly bitch. Schumer, yeah.
Beaver, do you remember that moment in the WWE when the ring collapsed?
Yep. Bro, like,
Gonna be here one night.
you don't even understand, man. We're going to have to sit there and fucking find a waterbed that can hold the two of us just so that
It's
way.
called the ocean.
he's gonna call the cruise line. He's gonna be like, so you know you guys like bolt that shit to the
Yeah.
wall on the deck. Can you do that in my room?
Exactly.
You guys?
Exactly.
Who's your contractor?
Also, do you guys have a couple pounds of flour?
Oh, God. Yeah, so I could find it.
We got to poke some wet spots.
I'd be so confused too, because like once you throw the white powder on that black of a woman, I just wouldn't even know. I wouldn't. Yeah. Like, am I looking for cake at this
Some
point? Or
fucking
like,
ashy
gonna wipe
skin
me.
like that.
I'm a white.
She went full white face. You're like, this is slightly racist, but I'm digging it.
Oh, what's your next one?
All right, round two. Jenna Jameson, Riley Reid, or Heather Harmon?
Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm gonna one night Riley Reid. I have to know, but I also don't want to deal with it. I feel like she's a little crazy. Okay, I'm gonna marry Jenna Jameson. I think that she's crazy enough, but she also has some civility to her. And then I don't remember who the third one was, but there we go. She's ex-wife.
Heather I Deep Throat.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm not that deep, so it's fine.
Everybody deep throws me.
She get the whole thing, the balls and lick my butthole.
It's really weird. Every girl I've been with never has a gag reflex.
Yeah, they don't. But their gums are healthy by the time I'm done, so there's that.
All right, round three. Danny DeVito,
Oh,
Why you gotta bring my dad into this?
Wayne Knight, and George Wendt.
All right, I got to look up who Wayne Knight. Oh, okay.
George Wendt is Norm.
Okay.
Wayne
Yeah,
Knight
he's
is
the
from
dude,
Seinfeld.
yeah.
Or Dennis Nedry from Jurassic Park.
Okay, so I'm gonna marry Norm because at least we can go have a beer at Cheers.
Yes.
Gonna one night Danny DeVito, in the penguin outfit, no less, and then I'm gonna take Wayne Knight and I'm gonna ex-wife him. So there we go.
Speaking of that, last night I was walking in Safeway, and no shit, this bitch, she's probably like 5'10", and she is wearing a fucking onesie, like tight suit. The problem is she's probably like 205, maybe 210. And I wanted to snap a picture, but her toothpick of a boyfriend who had weed socks wouldn't stop turning back and looking at me. But I wanted to take a picture and send it to you guys and be like, I fucking found the penguin. He's here in Safeway. Because that's what she fucking looked like. She turned. Yeah, it was bad. It was
You should have
terrible.
just walked right behind her.
Like, can I get your autograph? Like, who do you think I am? Aren't you Danny DeVito from Batman 2?
I would have laughed if she would have turned around and said, "Aren't you Danny DeVito from Twins?"
I am.
All right, boys. Next segment is.
I'm coming in blind.
All right, so we are not going to do 3. It is just a question for each one of you. What is your final meal on death row? Nomi.
Final meal on death row. I'm going to have to say it's going to have to come back. Since it's on the fly, I'm sure my answer would change down the road, but Memphis barbecue has to come back to life. And I'm going to pick a 3-meat plate with ribs, a half a chicken. Fuck it. I'm going to do 2 different ribs. I'm going to do St. Louis ribs and baby back ribs, and then a half a smoked chicken. And then throw whatever sides you want. And then there's sweet tea in that mason jar. Oh, my God. I am going to shit my pants before they electrocute me.
Fantastic. Stone baby, what's yours?
I'm gonna do eggs Benedict with chipotle hollandaise sauce, side of hash browns, and then I'm gonna also do a ribeye steak, and I'll just do a large Coke.
Easy.
I'm gonna make it as difficult as possible, and I'm gonna do the entire Golden Corral all-you-can-eat buffet.
Can we bring Fogo de Chao in here, please? Damn. I want the whole lineup.
It ain't gonna be
too.
the
And
best.
If I don't want
It ain't gonna be the best
ain't
meal,
my
but
problem.
it's gonna take me a while.
It's gonna take a fucking minute. I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be late to my execution.
So I put some thought into this, and I was listening to a different podcast, and they were talking about theirs, and it was actually with Gordon Ramsay that was on it. And I started thinking, okay, so what would mine be? I think I would have to go with, like, as much shit as I normally can't eat. So, like, for me, I don't eat a whole bunch of breads, but I fucking love bread. So I'd have to have cornbread, like some fresh-ass fucking cornbread in there. I'd have to have the breadsticks from fucking Olive Garden. I'd have to have the bread from, or the biscuits from Red Lobster. I'd have to have, like, all those great breads, right? But then a big plate of fucking biscuits and gravy, like homemade with chorizo and all the good meats and shit. And then after that, I'd need a slice of fucking apple pie. So that would be, assuming I can finish all of that, that's what that would be. So
I think
All
the
right,
rule. I think the
just take
rule in
your
this is
time.
you get to finish it. Like, period.
sure.
What's
Yeah.
the worst that's gonna
Yeah, they
happen? You're
don't
gonna
kill you
die
until you finish
You have a
all of
heart
it.
attack. Oh no!
Oh
Yeah,
no,
totally fine.
cheeky bastard got out early.
Totally fine. So that's what I would go with. But well, with that, boys, let's take a break, and we'll be right back.
The Raunchy Regret Podcast.
I'll bring you guys back to Mad TV back in the day. Y'all remember Miss Swan?
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yes, she's looking like a man.
Two guys in a dart
Sorry.
And
Did I rub my ear hole out real quick?
are you all right, buddy?
I just felt so good. I'm sorry.
This is usually the behind-the-scenes content that you're getting, but I'm leaving it right here in this episode. We are not taking that out.
Unfiltered discussions.
So you feel like the forgiveness is actually better for you in general?
That was a big reason that the therapist was like, you do have to choose. And the only way you can get that inner peace is by forgiving.
And the Hateful Gnomes Music Hut.
Like our last episode, we're rolling right into another band.
Hell yeah, when I saw your drummer, I saw you was wearing an obituary shirt, and I was like, yeah, let's fucking go, dude.
Follow B-Word Media Group on social media at BWORD Media GRP.
Welcome back to the Raunchy Regret Podcast. This is B-Word. This is my rundown this week, and this week we are having a case of Celebrity Jeopardy. My three co-hosts have no clue as to who they will be as far as celebrities go, so let me introduce them for you. Hailing from Texas, the Lubbock area to be specific, we have Herbert from Family Guy. Welcome, Herbert. How are you? Awesome. Coming to us all the way from Russia, hailing from Las Vegas this evening, we have Vladimir Putin. How are you, sir?
Hello, comrade. It is good day to be Russian.
And from northern Arizona, the Kingman area specifically, we are welcoming in Helen Keller. How are you, Helen? Yes, I understand. This is called Celebrity Jeopardy.
Did you have to bring bitch on here? Jesus.
Yes, we did. All right.
Helen, you want to come to my base?
So, as with Jeopardy, we do have the different categories, and those are Rings of Uranus, all about movies. Can you see it? Flicking the Bean. 4, and musical melody. We did a straw poll beforehand, and Vladimir, you won the straw. So what category would you like, and for what dollar value?
I will take No Wars for 2025 for $100, please.
I'm afraid that's not a category, Vladimir.
Oh, that's right. Yes, and President forgets his face, forgets everything, and takes up the stairs, wants us to get going. Shut the fuck up! But, I rest my case. We will go, can you see it for $200?
Can you see it for $200? President Putin, what is the name of the image that you see there?
Pussy.
That is incorrect. That is Gnome's nutsack scan from a copier. For the second straw poll, Helen Keller, what category would you like? Okay, apparently we're going to do that. So, let's go ahead and grab the board.
You might as well call him Joe Biden.
Okay, so Helen Keller, you picked Flicking the Bean for $200. A typical session lasts approximately 5 minutes and 9 seconds. What would that be? That is correct. What is female masturbation for $200? Great job. What would you like to choose now? Musical medley for $200. Dolly Parton starred with Burt Reynolds in this Texas musical. Oh, that was so close. But it's what is the best little whorehouse in Texas? With that, we're going to go over to Herbert. Herbert, what would you like to choose?
Rings of your anus for $600, please.
Rings of your anus for $600. Finish this song. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie.
That's syphilis.
So close. It's what is a morass? With that, we're going to go back to Vladimir. Vladimir, what category would you like, sir?
The category of UN nations pushback missiles.
Okay, so I'm going to take that as 4 for $400. 4 for $400. This animal is known as one stroke under par.
The bear.
That is incorrect. What is a birdie? With that, we're going to go back over to Helen.
Sounds like me.
Helen, what category would you like?
That is why USA is beach, because you worship birdie. I've ridden bears.
Hey, B-word. It's Noam here, everybody. I've been standing next to Helen Keller, and she's pretty pissed off, it seems, that she did say what is after the last time, just so you're aware, before she chooses her next category. Just letting you know that. She had those things to say. So
I mean, that's probably the difference in Braille and everything else, but that's okay. Do you know what
I don't
category
think she
would
speaks
want
Braille.
this
I think
time?
she speaks retard. There's a difference.
Well, shit. I'm going to award those points back. My apologies. So that being the case, do you know what her next category would be?
Yeah, let me hand the mic back to her.
All About Movies for 200 sounds great. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, 1937, History of Animation. What is it? Jesus, that is correct. It is the first animated film by Disney Animation Studios. Great job. Let's go with your next category. That's pretty ballsy. Flicking the bean for 1,000. All right. By leaving this article of clothing on, you can increase your chance of an orgasm. I'm sorry, cockring is not the correct answer. The correct answer is socks. What are socks? With that, we're going to go over to Herbert. Herbert, what would you like to choose?
Rings of your anus for 800, please.
Rings of your anus for 800. When the thermometer breaks during a rectal exam.
That's called foreplay. Sorry, what is foreplay?
It's what is mercury in your anus? That is incorrect. All right. Next up, Vladimir. Vladimir, what would you like to choose?
I have options.
Many, actually.
Is that what you're telling me?
You have options.
Do I have the fucking option to leave this bullshit orgy?
No, you don't, because Gnome is currently standing by the door.
Shit.
And I know that you wrestle bears, but Gnome is an ankle biter.
I am not afraid of anyone who has balls in wife's purse.
It's ironic because
I will go anus for 600.
Anus for 600 has already been taken, but I tell you what, we'll go with 400 just to make it clear. These ring-like muscles are in the anus.
What is
the sphincter?
That is correct. Let's go with your next category, Vladimir, and what would you like to choose?
Uranus.
Uranus for 200 or for 1,000?
I will shove fist through it. With all of Russia's might.
So does that mean 1,000 or 200, Vladimir?
You pick.
All right.
I can go 200% in your ass or 1,000.
Well, let's go 1,000% in my ass and go rings of Uranus for 1,000. The difference between an oral and a rectal thermometer is?
Size matters.
Well, Russia's got bigger missiles.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is, what is the taste?
Have you seen my missiles? Do you know if it is correct or not?
I have seen your missiles. At least Donald Trump has seen your missiles, and he says that we're not afraid of you, and therefore we're going to go over to Helen Keller. What category would you like, Helen?
Can I see your missiles?
You can see this foot in your ass.
All right. Helen chose flicking the bean for 800. This compound can be found in both vaginas and shark livers. That is correct. Squalene is the answer for 800. Let's get your next category. What would you like? Flicking the bean for 600. Okay. This rope-like tissue is located on both the penis and inside the mouth. That is correct. What is the frenulum for 600?
Jesus Christ, she's actually flicking her bean. Can somebody stop this?
Hey, Beezy, can you see if we can get Mrs. Keller to stop masturbating?
Quit that shit. Put it away. Yes, it's fat. We see that. Put it away, goddamn.
That is the fattest clitoris I've ever seen. I've never seen one.
It's a mighty clitoris. That is for certain.
She might be. Are you sure she's not dude? There are a lot in your country these days.
It's either a micropenis or it's a pretty big. It's a pretty big.
An enlarged clitoris.
Yeah. All right. So, Helen, what category would you like? All right, flicking the bean for 400. This famous actor was arrested for pleasuring himself in a theater. I'm sorry, Adam Sandler was not the correct answer. It was, who is Paul Rubens? With that, Herbert, we're going to go with you.
Okay. Let's do Rings of Your Anus for 1,000.
For 200. Okay, fantastic. The final part of the
I said 1,000, damn it.
1,000 was already taken by Vladimir, and if you were paying attention, then there we go.
It didn't count. This is America.
I realize that this is America.
Fuck America.
But, so, Herbert, the final part of the digestive tract is located at the end of the large intestine and rectum.
What is a tossed salad?
That is incorrect. The correct answer is, what is
Bullshit.
the anus? Vladimir, on the board we have All About Movies from 400 to 1,000. Can You See It from 400 to 1,000. We have 4, 200, 600 through 1,000, and Musical Medley 400 through 1,000. What would you like to choose? Vladimir?
Today, you goddamn commie bastard.
At least I have food for all of my people.
When did we get Gru here
Beach?
from the Minions? What category, Vladimir? Pick a fucking category, you commie bastard.
I guess if you want me to pick, I will go music medley. 200.
Music Medley for 200 has already been snagged. Would you like 400, 600, 800, or 1,000?
Let me guess. It has been snagged by all your people on welfare.
Yes.
Because it is low-hanging fruit.
All of the Ukrainians that have come in have currently
We'll
snagged
go
it.
400.
400, okay.
Ukrainians are dead. It is going to be my personal patushitin.
All right, for 400, this Christmas time film starring Keanu Reeves and Drew Barrymore.
Oh, I know this one. This is Dolly Parton. She's big in my country.
She's big in every country. But that is incorrect. It is What is Babes in Toyland? So we're going to go with Helen Keller. Helen Keller, what would you like to choose? 4 for 200, okay. How many strokes are in a hole-in-one?
7 strokes.
Well, Helen, you got that one correct.
Right.
It is 1 stroke. What would be the next category that you would like? Oh, All About Movies for 1,000. You have hit the daily double. How many Bleach Bros episodes are there?
You guys, Helen passed out, but her last words were, "Who gives a fuck?" for that.
That is correct. For $1,000. Who gives a fuck? All right, so she passed out. So is she not going to choose another category?
She actually miraculously coming back. Maybe it was she just passed out from flicking her bean earlier. So I'll let her take back over.
All right, excellent.
Would you say there's a miracle? Would you say there's a miracle worker?
Okay, Can You See It for 800? This character in Star Wars was a blind warrior monk. That is incorrect, and I don't even want to repeat what you said. So with that, we're going to go back over to Vladimir. And Vladimir, what would you like to choose?
I would like to choose a society where you don't have everyone wanting to give all the shit awards to the blind and deaf person, because at the end of the day, I would have shot her in the alley, because that's how we get things done in Russia. Except here, in the United Shitty States, you have to give everything to a disabled person. Bullshit.
So Can You See It for 1,000? I
Medley
appreciate that.
For 1,000.
This primate trio.
Nobody appreciates shit except you when you go to Golden Corral.
This primate trio, often depicted covering their eyes, ears, and mouth.
What is Boys to Men?
Ooh.
I know it.
Beep, beep, beep.
I know exactly what that
Speak
is.
no evil.
It
hear
is
no
Great
evil.
Gatsby.
Speak
Good
no evil.
Who are the 3 wise monkeys is the correct question, so that is incorrect. Herbert, where are we going with your next question?
Whatever we got on the Rings of Your Anus.
Rings of Your Anus is completely prolapsed. Can we choose another category?
Let's do All About the Movies.
400, 600, or 800, sir?
800, please.
All About Movies for 800. Explain this film plot badly. A girl wakes up to a stranger on top of her in bed, but it's cool because he's hot.
Sounds like that was last weekend for me and Chris. Sorry, what is?
Comrades, how the fuck did I get onto this show?
You were invited, Vladimir. So Is that your final answer, Herbert?
Yes.
All right, the correct answer is Sleeping Beauty. We're going to go over to Helen Keller. Helen.
Same story. Give me the points, you bastard, you piggly bitch.
Helen, what is the category that you would like to go with? Okay, all about movies for 400. Bond, James Bond. I mean, if you're still thinking, it's fine, but we would prefer an answer. I can't give your answer over to Vladimir. He can't choose this for you. Pick one. That is incorrect. The answer is, what is a famous quote out of the movie Dr. No? So with that, we're going to go over to Vladimir. Vladimir, there's only 9 boxes left on the board. We have All About Movies for 600. Can You See It for 400 or 600? 4 and musical medley from 600 to 1,000. Where would you like to go?
Music medley for 1,000 for the second time today because American Beach cannot hear me when I talk.
All right. Henry Winkler was offered this role in the movie Grease.
Yes. With his Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Danny Zuko. With that, we're going to go over...
What is Fonzie Fonzarelli?
Yeah, Fonzie. I mean, that's closer than that, but for sure it's still wrong. So with that, we're going to go back over to Helen Keller, and God forbid, let's clear up this board. Helen, what category would you like to go with? 4 for 600. Great choice. In which championship would one win the Claret Jug?
She has a question. Are you referring to Maurice Claret from Ohio State or the Jug from England?
The Jug from England?
She would rather have Maurice Claret from Ohio State.
That's not an option.
Okay, I'll give it back to her.
Crusty jugglers.
Yeah. Okay, well, you had the answer correctly, but I don't appreciate you calling me a bitch at the end. But yes, what is the British Open? I will take that. So let's go ahead with your next category. Okay, Can You See It for 400? Known as the Suck Me in Braille. Correct. What are the dots around a woman's nipple? I appreciate your answer. What would your next category be? Can You See It for 600? All right. Famous blind musician known for hits like Superstition. Judges, can we use that?
Yes, you can use Michael Jackson because he should have known they were kids.
I agree with you, Vladimir, but it doesn't sound like we can use Stephen Wonder. The correct answer is, who is Stevie Wonder? So with that, we're going to go back to Vladimir Putin. Vladimir, we've got All About Movies for 600, musical medley for 6 or 8, and then 4 for 8 or 1,000.
Why do you keep skipping over me, you bastard?
Because you're a pedophile, Herbert. So music for 600.
Music medley for 600.
Mamma Mia featured the music from this Swedish pop group.
This is my favorite. I love this one.
Nobody gives shit about Sweden. They don't ever get into shit. I will say it is probably Jeff Beck.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is, who is ABBA? Herbert.
ABBA Zabba,
you're
my only
ABBA.
friend.
Abba Sabba, use my only friend.
Abracadabra.
That was Steve Miller Band. Or Eminem, but still incorrect. Herbert.
All About Movies for 1,000, please.
All About Movies for 600 is the only one that's on there. So we will go with Explain a Film Plot Badly Again. Everyone tries the Ice Bucket Challenge.
What is Last Saturday with me and Chris?
I'm going to hate fucking editing this. That is incorrect. The correct answer is Titanic. That being said, let's go back over to Helen Keller. Helen, what would you like to choose? All right, musical medley for 800. Johnny Depp starred as the titular character, a demon barber from Fleet Street. That's correct. Who is Sweeney Todd? I appreciate that. Only 2 categories left. Helen is severely in the lead. Helen, would you like 4 for 800 or 1,000?
She's also severely handicapped.
God forbid you play golf with her. Jesus. I think it's probably one of the best things that's ever been said in the show. God damn.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck. Shit, this is so bad.
You're gonna have to use this. You're gonna have to use this video clip as the first teaser. Let me mark this one for you. Mark clip. Perfect. All right.
Jesus Christ. All right, Helen, we've got 4 for 800 or 1,000. What would you like to go with? All right, 800. The Ladies Professional Golf Association was established in this year.
1777.
Helen, I don't know what you have against women, but why do you have to condemn them like that?
She's right. Beaches are beaches.
Bitches be tripping.
All right. Well, you said the incorrect answer of Haktua, and apparently it is, what is 1950? So with that, Herbert, we're going to let you finish out the board. We've got 4 for 1,000.
4 for 1,000, please.
The actor who played the infamous Shooter McGavin.
That's easy. That's Chris. What is Chris? Sorry.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to give that one to you because who is Christopher McDonald. And that being the case, we're done with this fucking game. Fuck you, Vladimir. Helen, I hope you step on a Lego and everybody hears it. Herbert, you should be in jail. That is Celebrity Jeopardy.
But what about Final Jeopardy? I didn't even get to sing my song.
Spetsnaz, wrap this up and kill all of them.
Helen wins.
Russia wins, beach.
I'm cutting that out, and I'm playing it in between every fucking answer. I swear to God.
Listen to a 2-hour podcast.
Joe Rogan, we coming for you.
Coming for your numbers, bitch.
Oh, boys, that was Celebrity Jeopardy. Thank you for making that one fun.
I was fully engaged all week to super excited about this, hoping that I'd actually have to try and attempt a fucking celebrity voice. And then you fucking give me Helen Keller. Amazing.
See, the problem is I had no clue whose voice you would do other than Macho Man Randy Savage. And I was like, I don't really want to do Macho Man Randy Savage. I was like, well, what fucking retarded
That would have been fucking great, every fucking answer.
So, well, with that, boys, I think this is episode 27. We're out.
I say just give them hell.
All right, you guys ready for a final Jeopardy question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Whose mom is the hottest mom in the podcast game?
My mom's dead.
Dom. Because anybody that could birth that faggot's hotter than shit.
I'm going to go with Jimmy's mom. Shout out Jimmy's mom.
Jimmy's mom.
Jimmy's mom.
Speaking of Jimmy's mom, I was wondering, can Herbert do a rendition of Stacy's mom, but make it Jimmy's mom?
Jimmy's mom has got it going on. It's all I take and waited so long. Jimmy's mom, can't you see? You're just the lady for me, word. Mm-hmm. Get it on with Jimmy's mom.
Watch out, you think you're big baller. Bow down to make
I say just give 'em hell.